Hey, traveler, Paimon. Oh, you came here for the Iridori Festival too? Oh.
You're such a... We're here to take...
Yo, right. Yeah, well, who's got a problem? The Arataki gang can sit... Wait, huh?
The Arataki gang is the problem. The Tenryou Commission said you guys have been hot...
Oh, well, no, we haven't. It's kind of a long...
Yes, boss! The story starts 2 months ago, when we first found out about the... As everyone knows, this is a festival. Our boss is very forward-thinking. He thought we should seize this...
He also said we can make some money out of it to
Well, that wasn't the main reason.
Of course that was your main reason.
At first, we had plenty of time. In 2 months...
But 1 month in, and he'd written a great...
Well, I mean, come on, you gotta make...
More like worst procrastinator ever.
So we cut some of the planned content.
But the day after that, it felt like we only played a few rounds.
I was just gathering inspiration.
Sure you were.
So then we only had 2 weeks left. Boss said we should just make a colorful fly.
That makes more sense. It shouldn't take 2.
Yeah, it didn't take long at all.
But 30 was too many. And
That was when we realized we'd have to pay an expense.
And we couldn't afford it.
You gotta take it slow if you want. The Arataki gang only puts out the very best into the world. And that is why I decided to give up on that project. Yep, well said. You gotta do what keeps you happy. And it's not every day that you get to go to an Iridori.
And the way you chose to enjoy yourselves was...
So at first, boss brought us here to buy some...
That's right. This ain't no ordinary drink either. It's...
But when we got to the festival, the staff wouldn't let us in because of our unusual outfits. They said we had to show up looking like our normal selves.
We'd invested a lot of time and money into the way we looked. And then they accused us of...
One thing led to another, and by the time we finally we were pretty disappointed. But there was nothing we could do. Then we saw this photo board.
So you decided to take over the whole...
I beg to differ. We're just making sure public resources get...
Yeah, boss is right. We're the ones making the most... Never let a single moment in your life go...
Oh, brother. What a noob.
But we spent so much money on our appearance. We don't have anywhere near enough to buy books.
Well, you can't just take over this photo board for yourselves because...
I guess when you put it like that, I can kind of see where you're coming.
So come on! Let someone else have...
But you know full well that the Arataki gang has... If I say I'm gonna make the most out of this board, then I have... If we just scrap our plan like that, we... That being said, we won't have to worry about any of that if we can settle this the
Arataki way, huh? Paimon has a bad feeling about...
So I, Arataki numero uno Ito, if you win, I will leave this board alone. Oh, beetle fighting is an awesome idea! Unfortunately, I didn't bring Demon of Darkness.
Well, that's a relief.
So, how are we gonna do this duel? Let's think. Yeah.
Hey, look! Isn't that Toma? Why don't we ask Toma how to do this duel? Toma! Toma! Over...
Hey, try...
What a nice surprise meeting you guys here. Well, I heard that a certain well-known individual... Since the Yashiro Commission is the host of this festival, I felt... Red horns. If I'm not mistaken, you must be the esteemed
Toma, my bro, your eyes do not deceive. And you are the housekeeper extraordinaire of the Kamisato clan. You're quite the celebrity yourself, you know.
Well, I'm flattered, Ito. And it's nice to meet you, too.
Whoa. There's a serious
I didn't expect to run into both Ito and the Traveler here. Speaking of which, I kind of count as the host here, so...
It's all Ito! He wants to...
No, it's no big deal. We were just about to have a duel.
Oh, a duel. In that case, I have a suggestion. Then you can both do your part for the Iridori Festival while...
Volunteering competition? I give this idea an interest rating of 2 points.
Boss means,
Yeah, this job isn't the most high... Also, since it's volunteering, on second thought, this is nowhere near enough for the...
Wait a sec. What was...
Oh, it's just a special edition drink produced by...
Boss, that's the one! If we take this gig, we'll get that drink!
Oh, so, Toma, my bro, my guy, my dude. If there's one thing the Arataki gang is known for, it's an awesome idea. Traveler, let's do this for our duel, huh? It'll be amazing!
You didn't seem too interested in it just a second ago.
Hey, this is the mighty Arataki, above all bold-blooded Ito you're talking to.
AKA doesn't want people to...
If it's decided, then the volunteer work is simple. You just need to... I will assign some job requests that, if you're ready, we can begin.
Okay, our first job is to help a busy vendor. His stand is just nearby.
Check out our fairy tale picture.
Are you the volunteers? As you can see, there's a lot of... I've just been so busy with my... Can you help me clean up the place, please?
Get in line over here.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
You're finished already? Wow, you're wonderful people, all you volunteer.
Let's see. Our next job is to help a visitor.
Hey,
Man, hey, Kujira!
I'm not playing games. I heard they were, but I couldn't. Can you help me, miss?
So basically...
Publishing House really came through with this one. This festival is so lively.
Maybe I could just turn my diary into a light novel. Great! Thanks, miss.
Okay, one last job.
Please, get in line over here.
We need to help move some goods at the port. Let's go!
Are you the festival volunteer? Great. But I have to get all this fresh soy milk. Can you please help me take it to the warehouse?
You must be the volunteers here to save the... You must be tired. But I heard the Yashiro Commission has arranged... Soy milk is actually one of the ingredients. In fact, the last batch of...
What? So Saline Breeze's Ito won't be able to drink that! Hurry! We've got to get to Saline... If you're tired of going around the festival, how about you sit right here and...
What took you so long? I've been here ages. Completed my... So there you have it. When volunteering is the name of the game, nope. You lose, I win. And to the victor go the special... Behold, the Drink of Champions. Created by Sailing Breeze in collaboration with Yai... Woo! All this talk's making me thirsty. Don't mind if I do. Drink of Champions, it's time to come home. That's the good stuff! That was a mighty fine drink.
Boss, they said they think there might be beans in the drink.
Huh?
The boss is down!
Quick, get him to a doctor.
What's wrong? Can't Toritaki Ito drink soy?
He's allergic to beans!
Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't even consider this possibility. Leave Ito to me. Don't worry. I'll see you later.
So, your friend is allergic to beans. It's a very rare I'm so sorry that our drink caused such a problem. If you don't mind, please take the... I could see that your friend enjoyed this drink a lot. Please accept it, along with our Beg for mercy. Almighty Shogun. More speed. Look! That figure on the wharf! It looks like Kazuha!
Greetings, traveler in Paimon.
We didn't expect to see you either!
I was a little surprised myself when I received the invitation. But after wandering the outside world for so long...
Kazuha, when we saw you in the distance just now...
Ah, yes. You see, when I came off the boat with everyone just now, I suddenly heard light footsteps. I could tell they were not footsteps of a regular... Even though I didn't manage to catch a glimpse of them, I found this strange piece of paper by my feet.
Oh, does the paper happen to have a poem?
Huh. How did you know? Fascinating. It's almost hard to believe such things could happen. Sure, here it is.
Last time, Aoi no Okina's poem ended with a reference to Akihito. And sure enough, this is a story about him. Story this time basically says that Akihito... Well, if Paimon were to rate today's story, it sounds pretty unfortunate.
I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with this story. I too was once wanted as a...
But according to the story, Akihito was exiled by the Shogun because of it. Huh? Traveler, what are you thinking about?
Ah, by the way, you mentioned that your friend has been struggling because he's in Liyue and Inazuma. There is a saying, that which has been stamped has... While sailing at sea, I sometimes carve things to pass the time. If you...
Wow, that's an idea! Quick, let's go tell Albedo! Albedo, we figured out a way to help Shincho!
Interesting. A story of the 5 Kasen appears. Stamped seal, huh? Indeed, it is an efficient solution. If we use a stamp, then Xingqiu won't have to struggle with his handwriting anymore. Since Xingqiu's signature has been previously revealed to the... But I have another idea. Using a seal is a part of it, of course.
Make sure you get in line early to buy your special edition drinks.
Yes, that's it, Genyu. Your writing has greatly improved today, which means yesterday's intensive training was effective.
My apologies, but I simply can't do it anymore. My hands are so sore that I can't.
You just had a 10-minute break.
When it comes to pushing a deadline, there's
No wonder Lady Yai would always send the.
Whoa, this is getting scary.
Mr. Hiroyama, we found a solution that might just solve our dilemma. In both Liyue and Inazuma, seals are widely used as the Of course, a seal on its own is not enough. So, I propose that each signature can... First, we'll use a personalized seal. In addition, I'll also design a simple but elegant pattern that...
Let me think. All right, I think that would work.
So, what you mean to say is...
Mr. Hiroyama. It suddenly occurred to me that the reason we gave up on... But if we adopted Calx's proposed method, and if all the authors signed their books in the same...
If you think it's feasible, I would certainly be happy to design...
Yes, and you may leave carving the stamp.
In that case, I shall contact the other two authors,
It is a great honor to use a signature designed by Cal.
My pen name is quite complicated and isn't suitable for signing events.
Great! Looks like everyone's on board with the idea.
I'm sorry to have kept you busy for so long, Genyu. Please, take the next few days to have a good rest. The books that Genyu already signed can be used as special prizes in future events.
We did it. The event is saved.
Thanks to everyone's efforts, Onodera and I are finally free of that.
That's right! You're finally free, Shincha.
Please talk to
More speed.
We still have some time to burn. Where should we go next?
Traveler, there you are.
Oh, it's Ayaka! And Venti! That's an interesting combo.
I was just going to the festival venue to prepare the Ikebana lesson. This bar just happened to be close by at the time. He informed me that you've also found similar papers recently.
But the paper she found isn't quite the same as the ones...
Here's the paper. Please, have a look.
Huh. All the poems we found before were roughly the same length.
And even though there are only 2 short sentences, the position of the writing seems to indicate...
If we take the poem literally, it reads, "Dip this paper in water." Speaking of which, I have an ancient text at home.
So, shall we give it a whirl?
More words have appeared on the paper! Let Paimon see what it says. story says that after Sumizomi got the plagiarized words in the poem became...
You see, Paimon, in the past, when printing was not yet well developed, to ensure the text lasted longer, such special inks are time-consuming. However, since Akihito's poetry collection was an important gift to be presented to the shogun, but as for the plagiarized poems, not only would they lack Akihito's seal, but the words would also react differently when exposed to liquid.
Which means Akihito didn't plagiarize his work?
Yes, it appears that this is the truth that Sumizomi... Although the story is saddening, I've decided on the subjects to use for Akihito and Sumizomi's portraits. Kazuha, Ayaka, would you be willing to be the models for my paintings?
I would be
Yes, as would I.
There you go. The next 2 portraits should be ready in no time.
Yes. And now that all 4 stories...
Long ago, Inazuma had 5 legendary poets. People bestowed upon them the title of the 5 Kasen.
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akihito.
Akihito had once belonged to the 5 Kasen. Each poem he composed, he marked with a scarlet red seal, hence the Aka in his name. Such a distinguished writer was he, and yet one of the poems he had submitted the previous year was found to be plagiarized. Akihito was exiled for his crimes, and only 4 of the 5 Kasen remained.
Sumizome went over Akihito's poems and noticed that the plagiarized poem lacked his seal. She immersed his poetry in a stream nearby, and only on the plagiarized poem did the ink run. Aoi no Okina passed by and witnessed Sumizome's doing, which he then recorded in a poem. Thus transpired the events of Suiko's poetry submission, and this is where the story comes to an end.
You want to... Since we completed the story of the 5 one of the 5 Kasen is called Kuren. It's just that... How could the story of the 5 Kasen...
Have you...
Huh? Not noticed what? This is no time to be playing...
What he means is that the story of Kuronushi was...
Huh? Really?
That's right. The key lies in the poem that Aoi no Okina wrote after seeing... An average person could never understand the scene of a young... Even Aoi no Okina couldn't figure out the meaning behind... However, for the perpetrator who framed he was worried that if this poem was seen by the shogun, then the shogun could discover the truth behind the... So in desperation, he threatened Aoi no Okina to make him...
Which means, the one who threatened Aoi no Okina is the same person that framed... What? Kuronushi?
That's right. Though there are only 4 poems, they still managed to tell the complete story of... Since the shogun mentioned in the poems is certainly not the one of the 5 Kasen, the only character left is the mysterious one.
Oh, okay.
However, This also brings something else to mind. The story of the 5 Kasen has more or less reflected which begs the question, is there a Kuronushi in...
A Kuronushi?
Speaking of which, I wonder if our dear Kazuha has come up with...
Oh, right! Kazuha! He's been pretty quiet. Hey, Kazuha! Are you okay? You've been standing in front of this blank canvas.
Apologies for making a wild assumption, but has the story of the...
Yes. A few things did come to mind, actually. I don't mind sharing the stories.
Hey, we're all friends here, Kazuha.
Kaidehara, please forgive my assumption, but perhaps you were thinking of the Raiden Gokuden?
The Raiden Gokuden?
It appears that Miss Kamisato and I were thinking of the same thing. But it also has much to do with the Yashiro Commission.
It's fine. Those of us here are all trustworthy, so there isn't any harm in it. However, this matter is somewhat complicated and may be difficult to explain. As you all know, the Yashiro Commission's primary purpose is managing... The Raiden Gokuden were once the top 5 schools of the forging art in Inazuma. Unfortunately, of the 5, only the Amenoma art still maintains its... The descendants of the Ishin art are none other than the...
Whoa! We knew Kazuha came from a noble family, but we had no idea about his connection to the Yash...
Yes, but that's all part of the past now. The Ishin art was lost. My grandfather was dissatisfied with my great-grandfather's lack of effort. And in my generation, our last remaining family...
I heard my elder brother mention that the decline of the Raiden Gokuden happened very rapidly. In the span of a few decades, 3 of the families suffered various misfortunes. Later, there was speculation that all of these misfortunes... However, since not every family of the Raiden Gokuden came to ruin...
Indeed. I've also believed such ideas were just theories. However, I know that a major incident happened to... Not only did it affect the Kaedehara clan, but it nearly jeopardized the Kamisato clan's position in the Yashiro... After reading the story of the 5 Kasen, I can't help but feel like it's pointing me toward...
What exactly happened to your great-grandfather, Kazuha?
I still can't say. I will tell you everything I know.
The 5 Kasen Plaza is significantly less crowded now, but...
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sarah!
Oh, it's you. Do you have something to report? It's fine, as long as it's been taken care of. This is my duty. I don't see it as an inconvenience. The Tenryo Commission has a responsibility to ensure public order and security.
Oh, you look really busy. Has something serious happened?
Nothing serious, really. We've just received a lot of reports in the past few days, even troublemakers hogging the photo board. All minor incidents. But still, I take the fact that so many people are turning to us for assistance. The Shogun gave us orders to provide security at the
Well, no matter how busy you are, at least you still found some time to come here and buy
What do you mean, figurine? I'm just patrolling these parts. In fact, I was just about to leave.
No need to be shy. Actually, Miko told us that you got up super early this one time.
That Lady Gucci, how could she disclose? To be clear, I have no intention to hide that which I do out of reverence alone.
Oh? What is it?
That is not a figurine. It's a statue of Her Excellency...
Almighty Naru...
This particular statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty, many people have been lining up since well before.
Oh, really? So you definitely must have gotten here pretty early.
Normally, of course, I would come to purchase one myself. We are required to report for duty long before the shops open.
Aw, what a shame.
So instead, I had someone purchase one on my behalf.
Oh, right! Wait, didn't you say they're limited to one per customer?
I anticipated the same at first, but Lady Gujiyae found a professional to assist me. I don't know who the professional is. I assume it would be either someone from the Grand Narukami. I am fortunate to have had Lady Guji's help this time, as well as being
early riser and
What was that sound? Really? Well, never mind. I have been here long enough. It's time for me to head to my next patrol.
Uh-oh, you found me. Sayu, what are you doing here? Oh, wait! Shh, quiet. She might still be in earshot. No way. I've been here since last night so I could buy a figurine. I only meant to take a short nap. Oh, if I don't buy one of these figurines... Sheesh, goodness knows what Miko told you. I guess my only hope now is to sacrifice my salary for this month and buy one off of someone who got... Really? Great! Then, here's my salary.
Festivals always attract so many people. Why so glum? Didn't manage to get your hands on a... Sell it? Huh, I ain't selling. Not a...
Kazuha said he would wait for us at the 5 Kasen Plaza today. Let's go find him there.
Huh, you didn't manage to get one either? That's strange. She'd been lining up since before sunrise, and she was around the 100th and... something's wrong here.
The festivals always attract so many people.
After coming all this way to Inazuma, the first batch was smaller than I expected. Well, since I'm here now, I guess I
can't believe it. I am definitely done for this time. A whole load of people are saying they didn't manage to get one. Might as well.
Terribly sorry. I was otherwise occupied this morning and had someone else watch the shop.
Hey, what about those ones at the back? Aren't they for sale?
I'm sorry, those are display only. Please don't be too disappointed. We're only selling a limited number of these statues at the festival.
But when will the next batch be ready? Also, this poor guy came all the way from Monstad. He got here earlier than me and was at least 50 places ahead. Even he didn't get one. How do you explain these numbers?
Look, I don't know a whole lot about Inazuman festivals.
I'm terribly sorry, but I've triple-checked the sales records for this morning, and everything seems to be accounted.
Why don't we get the Tenryou Commission?
The Tenryou Commission?
Sorry, who are you?
Oh, are you saying this falls under the Yashiro Commission's jurisdiction?
Yeah, it does. We will follow up on this matter, so, that's weird. How come Sayu's so motivated? Shh. If the Tenryou Commission finds out about this, Kujo Sarah will come ask me about it. And then she'll find out that I didn't buy her figurine. Anyway, we can't get the Tenryou Commission involved.
Well, since someone's already on the case, I suppose I'll just...
Since I came all this way and didn't get a figurine...
Thank you both for your understanding. We will make an announcement as soon...
So we're supposed to be investigating, but we don't have any leads at all. You mean me? Sorry, I wasn't... Did I hear anything? Let me...
I'll take these, please.
Thank you for your patronage. Please come again.
Thank you. Patronage. Oh yeah! Now I remember. I heard thank you. Huh? How many times? That's not how you count it! 16 snores should be about 1 minute. And if we... Right! Sales only started about 4 hours ago. So, which means, even though... Well, anyway... So then, who's the bad guy? Well, the shop was pretty strict with this promotion. And with SARS people patrolling the area... If someone was up to no good, they'd definitely try to find a way to sell the figurines at a higher... Let's go ask the guy who says he had to put in a lot of...
Huh?
Huh? Why?
It's a no, okay?
Huh? How come?
How did you know?
Huh? Oh, right.
Okay, fine. Since you guessed it anyway, I came here bright and early to line up. To my surprise, I saw him moving boxes and boxes. Well, yes. But I paid the shop assistant full
It's not for you to decide whether it was a legitimate transaction.
Huh? It's the Tenryo Commission?
The Tenryo Commission has received reports that someone has been hoarding goods to resell at extortion. It is against the law for a staff member to abuse their position to We have already investigated the situation at a pay-
But...
Please hand over your statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty-
Fine. So this guy was cooking the...
You guys figured this out pretty quickly, Sarah.
In fact, we were only just tipped off. We're still working on the logistics of the arrest.
Yikes! I've been spotted.
Oh, you must be the professional Lady Guji hired. I was just wondering why I had...
We were investigating the missing figurines.
Is that so?
About...
Really? Thank you. So, where is the statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ago-
Oh! Yeah! Sayu spent the whole night investigating the staff. Yeah, right. I definitely would have made it back in time to buy one.
I see. So in the end, you... Don't blame yourself. According to the intelligence, the suspect has already started reselling the stuff. If we confront him head-on, he's likely to destroy the evidence and dash. Since you've spent the whole night thoroughly investigating this situation, would you be willing to help the Tenryo Commission?
What? Right. Make sure you get in line early to buy your special edition drinks.
Who introduced you? I'm that guy. But let me be clear. This product is highly sought after.
The price has gone up again?
Well, you can take it or leave it. Believe me, there's plenty.
We gotta keep negotiating as long as we can.
I don't have time for this. Just name your price. Fine. I swear, if I wasn't in a rush to get rid of him...
Hold on! Paimon thinks there's still some room for
What's to negotiate? Do you want it or not? You think this is a game or something? If you're not serious about buying...
The next location you move to will be the police station.
The Tenryo Commission? When did you... Wait.
Stick 'em up!
Thank you for your help. The culprit has revealed the location where he stashed the
Great! So once Epekusu has counted the goods and this time, I must complete my mission.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. The stolen goods will have to be kept as evidence at—
Paimon can't believe it!
I would be grateful if you could inform the shopkeeper.
Although Sora didn't say anything, she seemed a little disappointed, don't you think? Aww. Is there really nothing we can do?
Ah, you're here. It appears everyone has arrived. Last night, I visited a former servant who once worked for my family. In my great-grandfather's generation, though all the craftsmen involved were very— When the deadline came, the blade still wasn't finished. The Kaidahara clan and Yashiro Commission then— However, they met fierce resistance from the craft. The Kaidahara clan was severely punished for the sword. Moreover, I heard that the head of the Kamisato clan—
Yes. The sudden passing of the family head left the Kamisato clan leaderless. Treacherous people took advantage. This single incident had profound effects. Even after the position as head of the clan was passed to my— But, thanks to my brother, everything is getting better now.
The failure to forge the blade was ultimately attributed to a lack of required skill and finesse. However, the story of the 5 Kasen seems to imply that the failure didn't stem from— Miss Kamisato, I heard yesterday that the Yashiro Commission has still kept the diagram ever since the failed forging all those— Might I ask you to do me a favor?
Yes, I understand.
I see. Thank you. We'll make a compensation plan and announce it as soon as possible. Wait, hold on. Although this statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder, was— Now that I think about it, why don't you have it? As a gesture of my gratitude. After all, it was our negligence that caused trouble for you all on this occasion.
Really? Sounds good. As long as we give this to Sara? Uh-oh. I've been so nervous. Please, take this figurine to the police station. Sayu, signing out.
More speed.
Check out our fairy tale.
Oh. Is this?
We just grabbed it and came straight here. But now that Paimon takes a closer look at it...
Of course. This is a prototype designed by Yae Publishing House's top artist. Otherwise, how could one hope to capture even 1,000th of the Almighty Shogun's majesty? Let alone maintain it. To do that, you must buy a special kind of shrine and worship it. It's also essential to clean it often to avoid a buildup of dust.
Sara!
What's wrong? These are the 5 principles for maintenance of the statue of Her Excellency, the
I never knew there was such a fuss over these tiny figurines. I'm surprised Miko never mentioned it to me.
Your Excellency, this is most
I had some spare time, so I decided to come out for a stroll.
It was her.
Hey, what?
Oh, I didn't know you liked little trinkets like these.
Your Excellency, I've yet to finish.
Very well, thank you.
Watching Sara leave, she looked kinda sad.
I have have another such figurine in Tenshukaku, a sample sent by Yae Publishing House. I shall not go back on my word. I have committed to giving it to you. What you choose to do with it is your business. Or to save you the trouble, I can have someone from Tenshukaku deliver it directly.
Why does all this have to be so complicated?
Good. I'll have someone attend to this shortly. Oh, and I wish you a pleasant and enjoyable Irodori. More speed.